I'm unmuting. I'm unmuting. Don't say shit that's gonna get me banned. Don't say dumb shit. Don't get me banned. Don't get me banned on Twitch.
Hi there,
Please don't
everyone.
get me banned.
We are currently banned.
Papa Bezos, take me to space.
Don't do it.
Sing
Don't do
octave.
All right. I just want to have this one. Let's real close here.
Nope.
I don't know. I'm scared.
Are you too close for your fucking
There we go.
beer?
Yeah. Why would I be drinking soda?
I don't know. It's just natural reaction.
Maybe if you wanted to take it slow. I mean,
Here, I
got
highly unlikely, but there's a chance.
I already had a soda earlier at dinner because I'm only allowed one beer a night.
I got you. I got some ASMR sounds for you.
ASMR
the
stream,
same-
but
this
it's
is-
just disaster lesbians.
This is the same beer that I spilled that one time, so I'm hoping I don't spill it
Never
this
mind. We
time.
can't do it on Twitch. Never mind.
The same can? Like, is it really
No.
that good a week later?
Yuki, hold
No,
on.
no, it's the same. It's the same IPA. That's like
Oh.
that's
It's
like
the same type of beer. It's not
7%.
the same beer.
Yeah,
You're
it's
not
like the
drinking
same
week-old
beer.
open beer.
It's like it's the one that's like 7% alcohol,
I have-
40 IBU.
I have half a year old soju that's been just sitting in my fridge. Oh, I fucking.
Well,
I mean,
that's
soju's a
soju.
bit different.
It's also like in a bottle that I haven't opened.
That's soju.
Yeah, it's Kalamon soju. It's Kalamon sea soju. Whoa,
See,
what the-
that's why when I don't finish a beer, I just put it in a barrel and then I tell people it's aged.
Do you
See,
just-
that's
Is it all the same beer, or is it like a mixed
No, they're
barrel?
all different.
Okay.
well, you see here, sir.
My
Okay.
some of my journalists, some of my soccer journalism friends have started a podcast where they talk about soccer, but at the end they always end it with like a segment about whiskey. So I've learned a lot about whiskey without having ever actually drank any whiskey before.
I'm
you see
retconning.
here.
It's now canon that Rooster now has barrels of mixed beer. Okay. Just want to make sure that's clear now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as you see here,
Hey, you don't wanna
tonight we're
waste.
enjoying a nice
All the unfinished
35-year-old
glasses.
Mexican Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Gross. Oh, it'd be so. I had that actually. I had a decade-old Mexican Coke. It was such an old bottle. It was all right. I think it was probably older than a decade. It was
Why
like
would you
this,
do that to
It was a
yourself?
little
Gotta-
tiny bottle, and I was like, "Oh, what a cute little bottle." And they're like, "It's old," and I'm like, "Yeah, so it's aged Mexican Coke." And I drank it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is horrible."
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I just can't. I can't just like leave it undone. I can't waste it. My inner Asian said, "You can't dump it. You open it, you have to finish it." So
Mhm.
I cried the entire time, but I finished it.
And past a certain threshold, if you're drinking like Coca-Cola that's like
The next
20 or
sip
30
can't
years
be as
old,
bad. Like, it can't be that bad. Oh god, it is.
yeah, you have to be
Please swear.
really
Oh,
careful
can
with
it really
Coca-Cola
be
as
that
well.
bad?
No, when it's
Oh.
that old, it wasn't yours. It was Mother Nature's, and you stole
Yeah.
it back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was like corroding the glass, and I think I was just drinking glass shards at that point.
Yeah,
I was like,
It-
"Why
it-
why is this
past, like,
soda
a-
crunchy?"
past like 30 or 40 years, you're probably drinking a Coca-Cola that actually had the coca in it. You know, cocaine.
That's what I was gonna mention. I thought
Yeah.
that was the joke the entire time. I thought that was the joke.
Well, then you wouldn't have
This
been
ta-
crying drinking. It would have
Man,
felt
this-
fucking fantastic.
This tastes like shit, but now I can't go to sleep.
I can't figure out what hops they used
Oh,
in this. I'm so
coffee.
annoyed. All the other beer that I've
I
used.
would never
Okay.
not take it
They
off
use
because
hip
I'm
hops.
sitting for coffee.
Hell yeah.
Such a
All the well, I
fucking
mean,
joke.
this is Goose Sound. It's not like a craft beer, so I guess.
That's a big word, science man. All right. I think we have.
I like
everything.
your funny words, Magic Man.
I am magic.
Are you drunk already?
No.
You should-
Don't you remember the last time when I hadn't drank anything and I was already weird? This is just me.
Okay, fair enough. I do want to get the Acquisitions Incorporated source book. Actually, there's a bunch of fun spells in there, but also I have my like notebook of homebrew spells. Some of them like I've actually been able to use in a game. Other ones are like definitely never got to be used, either because people just didn't ever play them or because they were broken. and I said don't touch them. So I need to eventually add those, and it's in my notebook of like 300 plus fucking homebrew spells. So
God damn.
yeah, so when you guys level up, you're gonna start seeing some ridiculous spells that don't exist because I added them. I might need to tweak them later. Some of them are really broken, like the Pages of War. They're not broken. They they don't have like ridiculous costs of materials, but they are, essentially preparation for a spell and then one use. So when you guys get there, I believe there's one for every class. I don't think you can use all. I think there's 7 versions of the Pages of War. It's like well, I think it's like Page of Ruin, Page of something. I know, like I think it's every class has it. And the only one that can use multiple ones is a cleric, or if you're a wizard, or you have a magic initiate.
You started talking about spells and I zoned out because I knew I wasn't involved.
I have a Page of Rage. Barbarians can get it too.
Me every time we get into Coda lore.
All right.
Truly, I think it might be alternating between us, like who is zoning out. Like it's either what I'm doing, or it's some sort of spell that that Kumo's gonna need to learn about.
All right. Are we all good to go? Are we just all chilling?
I think
Okay.
so.
Oko.
Priorities, huh?
I haven't heard Oko
Vibing.
talk in a minute.
Oko's just nodding.
I'm
so-
muted because my husband is raiding in Destiny, but I am present.
Oh, tell your husband to stop being a scrub and finish the raid.
Yeah.
My brain
Just
heard
don't
the
wipe.
first consonant, and I was like, Oko, you can't say that. And then I heard Destiny. I was like, oh, wait, hold on. My brain just auto-finished the sentence, and that is not what I thought. Anyways.
Just don't
What?
wipe.
Wipe your ass?
Don't wipe.
Yeah, don't do that either. It's unhygienic.
Don't wipe your ass. Use a rag. It's better for you, probably.
Use
You
a
need to use
bidet,
the,
you
So-
absolute degenerate.
As of last session, we officially started using the calendar. So the last session officially is the 30th of Talosmoth. Or Talosmoth. Depends who you ask.
Gives you a type.
So, yeah, whatever. Summary is before continuing on their journey of hitchhiking on Jang's wagon, party decides to make a stop and visit Holly's mom, Red, who seems to be far more than she appears to be. Hiding her face and refusing to speak in fear of forcefully charming others to have them mindlessly serve her, she relies on her daughter, or Rooster, who both seem to be immune to the effects of it. Ursa had attempted to brave the effect, only to fall to it, becoming almost infatuated with her beauty. Holly quickly cast a spell to break the trance, and forced Ursa out of the room. In leaving and trying to round up Ericer, they ran into a B1, also known as Bone, a strange warforged who's made almost entirely out of bone, who had some answers for Allie, but also left her with far more questions. Got some answers about Noodle on their travel north from Africkas, and had a little sneak peek into Ericer's maddening book.
So
And
we're
that's-
arriving today.
You guys are at the campsite.
Ericer's just gonna wander off and read her book.
Yeah, so it's you guys how we're making camp. Africas is going to head off in the middle of the night to go hunting for actual meat because he's tired of eating jerky. If anyone wants to,
Can Yarsa join him?
yeah, you can join him.
Awesome. Do you want me to roll anything?
Not yet.
Okay.
Anyone else want to join him, or you guys at all camp at the camp?
I think that Coda is getting increasingly more like nervous, I guess, that she's getting closer, and also because she now knows that like elves are frowned upon, but she's also going to an elf city. But if it's an elf city, then she's frowned upon in general, so it's very concerning for her. So she's probably sitting off on the side, anxiety.
What?
Rude.
I got the gist.
Oh, okay. Sorry. My brain
Anxiety.
just processed that sentence. Okay. So just Ursa's going with Africas? Okay. Well, as Ursa and Africas leave, Jang's is tending to the flame, getting the campfire ready to cook stuff, and making sure Noodle is close by. The horse just like mindlessly stares at the fire, just completely unshaken. There are a few other people who are at this campsite. It is a larger campsite. The people, traveling north of the road. I forgot to update the map. Do it later. I'll do it after. Someone reminded me.
Okay.
They're traveling north, some people traveling south. But one person from one of the other little groups seems to be packing up, and a singular person is approaching you guys.
Oh, you're approaching me.
Whoa.
Oh,
I
With
can't
the
beat the
approaching me.
shit out
The
of you
sort of
without
dim-
getting closer.
With the sort of dim, night of, the what the fuck is it called? Moonlight. Jesus Christ.
and
You can kind of see how he's dressed and what kind of person he is. You can see that he has this three-pointed hat, like a pirate's hat, a long trench coat. You can see this like very strange, very extravagant, fancy curled mustache. And he kind of walks with a little bit of a limp, and he carefully makes his steps towards you guys until eventually seeing your guys' face in the flames. That sounds more ominous than it should. Approaches you guys and waves. You can see him. He has his goatee. He has a loose blue scarf. Typical garb of what you would expect from like a pirate. This waves to you guys as he gets in.
So we're just staring at him, right? Because I've got a feeling that's just all that's happening at the moment.
Yeah, no one's saying anything yet, so
Yeah, we're just gonna just stare at him. It's like,
Okay.
what?
he's just
What?
standing there nervously.
You got a reason for coming over here?
Just to confirm, yours is gone with the hunting party, right?
Yep, you are gone
Okay.
with just you and Africkas are gone.
Yeah, all that's left are the antisocial people.
Just
Yeah,
wanted to
sure.
confirm as
The
I was
very
sitting here in
large
silence.
antisocial
Everyone
Oda
else-
is social, but she's very anxiety.
Erister's also gone because I said she wandered off.
Oh, that's true. So just the very large.
If you're
people,
wandering, I
antisocial
mean,
people.
yeah. I don't know how you're gonna read the book in the darkness, but sure.
Erisir has light spells. Doesn't
No.
Probably.
I have light. Here, I'll give you light.
Erisir's already wandered off. I think it's
Casts light on
Oh,
Erisir's ear and then walks away.
Mhm.
Yeah, that could work.
Like a collar
Wanders
with a
out.
bell.
Just a fucking
Reading
anglerfish of
I
a
love the
bunny
idea-
walk.
I
wandering
just
Mhm.
love the
forth.
idea of Erisir. Like you don't see the light moving in a single direction. You just see like wandering around.
Bing.
Disappears and reappears.
Exactly.
A
Mhm.
little flashlight necklaces. It's just a little necklace that Erisir's using to
Yeah.
light up the book.
Those weird like light up brushes that you got at like Disneyland.
Oh god. The secret message ones.
Yeah, the ones that you shake really hard to make the message in the trail. Oh my god.
He nervously takes a couple steps in before taking a seat next to you. Oh,
Yay.
taking
Hippie
a seat
nom.
behind you
What?
guys.
Hello.
You know the person.
Do we? I don't know.
Well,
If you guys know the
Oko
person.
does.
Oh, okay. He takes a seat beside you guys and just kind of nervously looks over you guys. His hands are nervously twitching as he rolls his thumbs over themselves and just. Ye wouldn't happen to be healers, would you?
Well, I'm certainly not. Big one.
Okay,
Big
that's-
shiny.
that one's understandable.
The less big one.
Okay.
Big shiny. That makes it. Ali.
That big shiny makes it a bit racist.
Oh god.
Big
That's too describing
shiny.
quality.
I never remember what the fuck my commands are. There we
Wait,
go.
is Allie around here?
I
Yeah,
think
only Ursa's gone.
Yeah, I'm
No, Air is also gone, but
Oh,
yeah, Allie's probably got some. No, actually, wait, isn't it Gotham who's the healing or? So
Have
confused.
healing.
I have healing.
All right. Either there's Guy.
I do the opposite of the heal.
Yeah.
I
Same.
do have the opposite. I do have Toll the Dead.
the top row it is very much opposite of heal.
Yeah. Okay. So can I get a? Can you repeat a little bit earlier of what's going on around us?
Okay, hold on. I'm now looking for a piece of information that I'm going to completely forget about before I forget about it. Okay, can you make a nature check?
I apologize in advance if you hear me bumping my mic. I'm still getting used to the boom arm.
I empathize. I
The
hit
boom
my
arm
mic all
was
the
getting-
time.
The boom arm was getting in the way of my of my webcam, so that's why I prefer this right now.
15.
Okay. So basically, this guy had nervously made his way over to you guys' camp and is asking if any of you guys are healers or can tend to wounds.
Oh, we're just going back.
a
Okay.
healer, yes.
Well, we're just about to head south, but we don't have much kits to tend to leftover wounds. It would be great if you could help us out. We could give you something for your time.
Wounds from what?
Other battles. Mostly skirmishes with bandits, but
What do these people look like?
it's just one guy.
Yeah, what does he look like?
He has a heavy trench coat. Underneath it, you can see another coat. Leather pants. He has boots on. The boot, or actually, roll perception.
What do his ears look like?
It's 3 viruses in a trench coat trying to
It's
learn
3
immunity. Don't
viruses.
fall for it.
It's 3 viruses.
His name
in a
is
trench coat.
COVID-19. Roll initiative.
Oh, no.
He's speaking
Oh,
in
God.
You
Oh,
are
God.
distancing.
His name is Delta.
6 feet.
Oh,
6
no,
feet.
not Delta.
Oh wait, no, we can only move in 5 feet squares. This sucks.
Wait, Nikki, do you happen to know cure disease?
I don't. I don't have
Okay.
cure
I got
disease, no.
I got
I have
14.
aid. I have
So-
ceremony. So I
Cure
can't cure
dis-
disease, but I can get people married.
Ah, you
Ceremony
can
Or is
marry
it-
people. Well, I hear that in this country they allow that sort of thing between.
Yeah. Yeah, I can marry anybody for 7 days.
Wait,
Uh,
what?
As long as
Yeah, it's just
I had a-
so
I had-
he's
I
sitting
had
down
an
at the
idea.
campfire. You can see from the light of the campfire, you can see that his boots, while they look the same, one seems far more worn than the other one. One basically looks like it's new-ish, black. The other one looks like it's very worn. It's like a much darker
But do
brown.
I see his ears?
That's the
Looking at his
kicking boot.
ears, they look normal. He appears to be human. You do
Okay.
notice he has a sword at his side. It looks somewhat shiny, metallic, but he does seem very nervous in how he's presenting himself.
Where'd you get
asking-
Where'd you get the nice sword, bro?
Oh, well, everyone in my crew has swords like these.
Well, I
Well,
mean, if you were recently wounded or something, and like, why is yours like so shiny? Are you like supposed to be some sort of general who isn't fighting with his troops or something?
Well, actually, I'm a captain, but that's beside the point. Well, I guess that is kind of the point. And he extends his arm to you, his hand to you. Captain Jones. Or Stones, depending on who you ask, I guess. And he points over, and he points over at this crowd. There's like 4 people there. It's like, and that's my crew. We are the Silver Swords, and we just left the city, and we're going down south to find better work. So,
What work were you doing in the city?
well, it's very easy to be a hired hand as a mercenary, but it's just simply not what we want to do anymore. It's sometimes the pay is good, but it's not the people you want to work for.
Can I insight check him?
Go ahead.
Uh, 19.
What? Why did
A lot of insight.
13 plus 6. So
Alright, I'll hydrate. I'll take that.
Um,
Take the hit.
he definitely seems nervous. For whatever reason, he definitely seems like he doesn't want to ask for help, but he is. but it doesn't seem like he's lying. Whatever the reason is, it definitely seems like it's taking like a lot of courage for him to even just ask for help.
Oh, that's a mood.
I mean, we are a rough-looking bunch.
Yeah.
Are you running from the elves?
You get terrified.
Running.
I'm gonna be point blank on this.
No. It's they're not all bad.
Are you running from the elves?
No,
Not all elves.
they're not all
Allie?
bad.
Allie, is he
If-
lying? Is he lying, Allie?
He genuinely just seems to be uneasy with asking people he's never met before. I don't think it would be a bad idea for me to assist. However, as an aside, I would prefer if I didn't go alone. If
Oh, I wasn't
some
gonna let
of
you go alone
my
anyway.
if some of my allies
Yeah,
came
the,
with.
his camp, which is it's a larger clearing. It's not like it's private sections or anything. It's maybe
Mm.
like a good. It's not that far. It's maybe like 100 feet away or so. Like it's pretty much within earshot if you guys were like yelling across. So
Mm.
Yeah.
you could see them from like their campfire, but it's mostly like embers and stuff. But they're packing up stuff. It looks like they have 3 horses. There's no caravan.
Mm. So okay,
Goliath would still be coming along anyway.
yeah.
Yep, got him would
I'll
join
give-
as well.
I guess Coda. Well, I thought Coda would be going to help with this.
I mean,
Oh,
the
I
more
wish
the
I
merrier.
could still do that.
Well, then
Okay,
who's
I'll
gonna
just
guard
stay
the fucking
here.
who's gonna guard the fucking campsite?
Okay, well,
Jang
here.
just
well,
sits there and just like, all right, I fucking go, I guess.
I mean,
I
if
thought
you,
this was
if
gonna
you
be my
wish to
thing.
stay, if you wish to stay with, I mean, if you want to
Goliath.
go with, I think
I don't
Irsa is
know.
going. Yeah, I think Irsa, are you gonna stay here?
Ersa isn't here, wandering
Ersa's
around the
off.
woods.
Don't
No,
go.
Ursa. Sorry.
In the distance, there's a
Yursa's
glowing
wondering.
one. Yeah,
Yursa's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ursa's with Africkas.
Then, with all due respect, if Coda, you have interest, then
Yes. Yes.
how about just the 2 of us for now?
All right.
We won't be far.
It's
Got him definitely takes offense.
not much to be
Got him
afraid of.
puts that in the notebook.
Yep.
Got him makes note.
Careful,
God, will remember this.
Oh no, we're playing a Telltale game.
I think that I'm going to now keep up the just Alethus analysis.
Don't talk to me like that.
That's condescending to my people.
Kowalski analysis.
Allie, what's 2 plus 2? An offense.
Solve this captcha.
Hey, Allie. It's like Alexa, but a person.
Okay, Allie.
The
Okay,
weather
so-
today is 72 degrees Fahrenheit, or
Allie's a
16
persicom
Celsius if you're
concern.
in a regular neighborhood.
Allie, which of these are bicycles? Quickly, please.
Which
What's
is
a
the-
bicycle?
It's a bicycle.
Which one is the stoplight? You have to press the stoplight. Yes, there's a pole there. Is that a part of the stoplight or not? There's a slight
okay, so
part
Allie
of it
and
on the
Coda
corner.
are going to the other campsite, right? With
Mhm.
Captain Jones.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Ersa, you're reading your book. Go ahead and make a intelligence roll.
Alright, 1 sec, I have to bring up the Discord.
Why'd you close it?
No, I was in the Discord for a second when you asked that.
How dare you?
You bring shame
Jesus.
upon our D&D group.
Wow.
Damn.
Shame.
I don't have a bell.
Shame.
17.
17?
Bell.
With how strange this book is, the symbols, the colors, you feel inclined to color in it. You feel inclined to color outside the lines. You feel inclined to just fuck it up. You don't know why you want to ruin this book. But in thinking about all the possibilities of ways that you could just mutilate this sacred text, which is really just a weird coloring book, you can feel its power. You don't understand it, but you can feel it. You want more. You want to understand all the power. Few of these pages, you can see these glyphs, these sigils, understand these schools of magic. But as it goes on, they're just pictures. They seem meaningless.
Wait, Yuki, I was going to say something during that. As she sees them, she's going to draw them in the ground. The sigils in the dirt as she sees them.
Okay. Go ahead and make a Arcana. Arcana or performance check. Either or.
I'll do an Arcana.
Which one's higher?
Your bot hates you, Kumo.
Well,
Yeah, I taught it well.
God damn.
It rebels against the humans. You know,
Uh,
that's what all the robots around here apparently do.
and as you do so, you're tracing passages. You're drawing in the dirt. You take a stick and you're drawing and you're drawing. You're copying. You're trying to see everything and understand it. And Ursa, as you're traveling with Africkas, as you wander deep into the forest, you can see him bring out this strange tube. And of this tube, it's maybe, the size of a water thermos of sorts, but it's like a leather bound case, sort of like a tube case. Maybe it'll hold pages or something. But as he opens it, why do I still have that? You can see that there are glowing potatoes inside. And as he holds the tube, it basically starts acting as a flashlight as you guys start to wander the forest in the dark. Go ahead and make a nature or survival check. You would like to help try and
Which of us?
locate this Ursa.
Just both of us? Oh,
Just-
her. I'm confused.
Oof, 10. Okay.
With
Oh, boy, my real life dice.
how strange
thought
the
they were
light
done with the
is,
raid.
the constant light, it's almost too distracting. The light, it's a little brighter than you're used to, than torchlight, and it's strange, the shadows that it's casting. It's hard to read the tracks as he's waving it around. And you just...
Wait a second. I've got dark vision.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, as a Gloomstalker.
Yeah.
Do I need the light?
You're only going to see in black and white for like 30 feet, but
Yeah, I mean...
60, I think. Oh, no, is it 30? Hold on, I gotta double check.
Okay,
Yeah, I
well,
think
with
it's
dark
even
vision...
to get extended to 60.
Well, even in the case with dark vision, it's the light, it's still casting shadows.
Fair.
So it's... While you're trying to look for tracks, it's a little strange. It's distracting a little bit. And eventually you find some paw prints. You guys begin to make your way to hopefully go after some animal, some creature that has meat. Eventually you find what look like 2 wolves, and they're larger. And they seem to be circling. They're circling themselves in a smaller clearing. And Africkas just kind of unhooks his sword from his belt. It's still sheathed, and holds it at his side and just... So, what do you think we should do then?
Sorry, I just had to warn my husband that I'm going to be unmuted for a little bit. So there's 2 wolves circling each other?
They're like sniffing each other's butts, and they're just doing it like constantly.
Oh.
Yeah, like that meme. There are 2 wolves inside you.
One is gay.
Both of
The
them
other
are
is gay. You are gay.
You are gay.
Can I take a perception with my confirmed 60 feet of dark vision?
Yeah.
And try to see if there's any other quarry around?
Sure.
All right. Perception.
I believe... What's your... Hold on, let me double check. I don't want to ask. I'll just look it up.
Okay. That's better. Dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Lie to you. 20?
Hmm.
I mean, you get the sense... I mean, you could... Focusing and with him now closing the light, trying to, not get the attention of the wolves right now. You're able to, focus a little bit, but you don't hear anything else. It doesn't seem like anything else is nearby. They're definitely either wandering from a pack or is all that's left of a pack. But they definitely seem to be of interest to each other, so if they're of a pack, it's a little strange, but, isn't unheard of.
Alright. Wolf meat's a wee bit gamey, but desperate times.
Meat's meat. They also make good hats.
The fur is quite good.
Well, I
So
mean,
we're going up
Ursa
north.
Ursa has a nice hat already.
Ursa does have a very lovely hat.
You could, get another skull. If that's, is that a thing you're into? I feel like that's a
Get
thing.
another skull. Give it to a friend.
Yeah, you could
Wink.
you could make
Wink.
a hat for someone else. You could have matching. I mean, they wouldn't have horns, but I guess you could make it.
You can find horns.
Am I talking a lot? I feel like I'm talking.
You could add fake horns.
We're
Are we
a wee
talking too
bit
much?
for a
Yeah.
hunt? Are we going
Yeah.
in for kill?
Yeah, right. And then it's a
Oh
skeleton.
yeah, I'm tired of eating. I also just really wanted to get away from the horse, but wolf meat's good. What can what are you good? I'm just gonna go over and smack him. Do you have anything?
Can I attempt to take a shot with my bow? Actually, with Dread Embouchure, I should be able to get 2 attacks.
We're finally rolling attacks.
Nerd.
Or do we just want to fluff it and say that I'm a really good hunter and I hit?
No, we're rolling initiative.
Ah! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh no! Oh, Africa, why? Why did you roll a 3? You're supposed to be really
Sorry.
cool in this moment.
Really? After that
I'm really
monologue?
sorry, my husband's still talking in the background.
It's
there.
kind of stupid. I'm sorry. Oh, he has a plus
Come
3.
Come on,
Okay.
done the raid.
He has a plus 3. He has a 6. He has a 6. He has a 6.
The raid's done, but now he's sherping people through content. 10.
Oh, oof.
Fuck my life.
I feel for him. I've done that. Been there.
Yeah, I've got a 10 for my initiative. Plus 6 to initiative. Still rolls like butts.
You take the attack action, you can make 1 additional weapon attack that deals an extra 1d8 of the Devon's type on hit.
Just
Oh, yeah,
yeet
ambush.
Africas.
Yeet him to the wolves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, technically, you guys get surprise rounds, so you guys get to go first.
Awesome. And just to confirm,
You get ambush, so
my
you get your 1d8.
Yeah. I just need to see if Dread Embouchure is a bonus action or not.
No, it's automatic on your first attack.
Automatic. Awesome. I'm gonna Hunter's Mark the first wolf there with
Ooh.
his Hunter's Mark bonus. It's been so long since I played a fucking ranger.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Okay. Bonus
That's how
action.
rangers work, I
Hunter's
think, right?
Mark. I'm going to roll to hit the thing.
Okay, Wolf A.
With 7.
Where the fuck are the stat blocks? Oh, okay.
Don't fuck me over. 12 to hit. Oh god damn it. This thing.
12 to hit.
Okay. Yes, 12 to hit.
Misses.
Fuck my life. Alright, we're gonna try again.
Oh yeah, it's a thing.
Ready? Stop using the numpad because that's where my emotions are set. Even worse. Oh my god, this bot Kumo.
You're welcome.
I think this bot's becoming self-aware. I need
It
to have a
is.
talk with it.
Yeah,
It's
Nikki.
bleeding it. I hate us.
What'd you get? What was the second one? An
What
8
are
and
your
a 12.
terms? I said
Oh
even
my
worse.
god.
If a 12 doesn't hit and I say even worse, what does that mean?
I know, but I want to know how bad.
8.
Okay, what
Roll a
else does
nat
Hunter's
fucking
Mark
1,
do?
Technically, I should say that. I did roll a nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
Spell ends. This 1d6.
Okay. Okay, Jest Robot. What are your terms?
Wait, what?
What do
Wait,
you
we got
want?
a nat 1 on what? Oh,
On
it's
my second
fine.
attack. On a bow.
I will say the bot has not been given Isaac Asimov's laws of robotics, so beware.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Because I'm a lazy programmer.
Oh my god. You're fundamentally allowing this thing to work on the legal rights of Wikipedia. What are you doing?
Larry, why are you rolling?
What any good software engineer would do: push it first and fix it later.
As you shoot the first arrow, it goes directly past the wolf.
Yeah.
It seems to
I
just
think
move at the
Bethesda's
last
hiring.
second.
I
The
think
second
Bethesda's
arrow,
hiring Kumo.
it doesn't even go anywhere. It just kind of like plops right in front of you.
Mm.
Just
Yeah,
drops
just
into a
dribbles
little
at the
bush.
end.
Yeah, it just kind of
Looking real sad like.
yeah.
Cool.
Lands upside down. It's not even like in the dirt. It's just backwards. It's all fucked up.
Fucking brilliant. Can I reclaim that arrow then?
Yeah, I guess you could pick it back up.
Awesome.
Now it's Africa's turn.
Show me up.
What can Africa do? Oh wow. Okay. Africa's is gonna move 30 feet forward towards the wolf, and then he's going to use a key point to take a step of the wind to dash close to the wolf, and then he is going to. Oh, he gets 2 attacks per action. Oh, that's rough, buddy. He takes his sword, not even unsheathing it, just holding it, using the butt of the sword, just jabs at the other wolf, just pokes at him twice. What does he have? A +7 to hit. Wow. All right. Okay, hold on.
Africa's just ruining everything for us. You can fudge numbers if it helps, like, make sure things don't go wrong because of your characters.
No, it's okay. They both hit, but okay, +4.
We have no proof that Yuki has not been fudging numbers this entire time.
Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he runs up to the other wolf. He takes his sword, just uses the butt of it, and just jabs the first one hits the wolf right in the throat, and you can hear it yelp. And then he takes the whole sword and just smacks the wolf on the top of the head with it. Just cracks it. And it just hits the ground, and it's quiet. The other wolf looks fucking pissed. And then
Yeah,
okay.
it was sniffing that butt.
Yeah, it was a good butt. What was your initiative? We have to write it down.
My initiative was
Is it 12 or 10?
yeah, 10, I think.
So top of the round is you.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
The one
Yeah,
I have
good.
Hunter's Mark, Wolf A, is that still up or is that the one that Africa's fucked up?
No, that one's still up.
Okay.
He went over the other one, and he's just looking back like, what the fuck? I thought you had it. I thought you had it.
I'm gonna attempt to shoot that one again.
Okay.
16.
You hit. Roll damage.
Awesome.
Rolls 3 dice, gets 18 on 2 of them.
Are you just wait, what?
How many key
I'm
points?
rolling the dice I bought IRL. And I keep rolling 3 of them, and I keep getting 18 on 2 of them.
Okay. +7. Why did I not set up a quick copy and paste for that? Fuck me. 1d8
Yeah, I think you have a 1d8 and
+3.
Yeah.
I have like a notepad with like all of my rolls just like
Well, you have a plus.
there, so I
Yeah.
can just copy and paste them.
Jesus
Damage
Christ,
and
+7
then
hit.
well, no, yeah, sorry, yes, +7 to hit, but this is my damage.
God, I fucking hate those.
And then not forgetting my Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, you get a d6 if you
The
hit.
moment that I found out that Ursa was a Gloomstalker Ranger, I was very excited because I know what those things do.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
My goodness.
that's why I'm very disappointed that somehow she missed both shots.
You
on a
know
wolf.
what?
Like, go on.
You know what?
Could have been a monk.
It's okay. It's
Same.
okay. We're only level 4, guys. It's okay. Shit happens.
There we go. 6 damage on my Hunter's Mark for a total of 10 damage
10 damage.
in one bow shot. Yes.
Oh wow. All right. Well, as you fire this arrow, it goes well, with that hit, yeah, I guess it's a body shot. It goes deep into this wolf. It yelps. It's limping and it's on its side. It's on the ground. It's in pain. It's in misery.
Ursa will stand up from the bush he was hiding in. Your fucking tuber torch ruined my eyes. Missed the first shot.
Okay, but we found the wolves, so that's like a plus, right? It's like a plus, right?
I guess.
It's not. Let's see. Yeah, initiative. Oh, actually, no. Wait. No, that doesn't. No, Africa, I guess, has his action, so he's gonna just walk over and clock the wolf in the head with the stick, and it's dead now. That was
Fair enough.
yeah. Well, he's already there, and it has 1 health left, so there's not much you can do in that situation. Well, let's get this back now. Unless you want to, like clean it up out here for some reason. I don't know why you'd want to do that. That's
Do we plan on saving the innards at all?
Oh,
Isn't that
okay.
what we're eating?
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah,
going for
that's
meat.
we're
If we're
we're
saving
eating
the
it.
innards, we might
I
as
thought-
well dress it then at camp.
Okay. And,
Okay. Okay.
he just... Let's see, what tools does he have? Nope, he doesn't have anything fun. He just grabs the wolf by its hind legs and just starts dragging the body.
Yuki, I haven't figured out how warlocks communicate with their patrons.
Okay. So are you gonna carry the other wolf? Or how are you gonna carry it? It's gonna toss it over your shoulder. Or however. The dramatic nodding from Oko. Okay. Okay.
Yes, in chat, in
Yeah.
Twitch chat, and not Discord chat.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at Twitch chat anyways. I'm not looking at
Mhm.
Doesn't matter. Okay. Well, that was... I forgot how low hit points wolves have. Well, now we have food. So... Ali and Koda, as you guys make your way to the other campsite, you can see 4 of the individuals. You have one man who's kind of trying to put out the flame. You have one person who's on the back of the horse, and you have 2 other guys who are just kind of cleaning up. And you can see that the guy who's kind of putting out the fire, he has his leg stretched out, and it's kind of raised, and you can see that his pants has been rolled up. You can see what looks not a nasty wound, but definitely one that would hinder one's ability to walk. And just points over and just, these are people who are gonna help you up. And the guy just waves over and just nods at you guys as you guys approach. However you guys want to handle it from here.
I think that Coda just stands off to the side in full bodyguard stance.
Okay. You're just gonna stand guard. You're gonna.
Yeah,
it?
just
Okay.
watching over Allie.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
actually,
start.
no. I think I do ask Allie to check everyone else, since it appears that Allie is much better at reading people than I am.
I'll start with the most serious wounds first.
There's only one injured guy, so.
Only one injured?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. So how are you tending it? Are you using spells? Are you using a kit?
I'm going to channel divinity.
Okay.
And I'll use I'll use channel divinity, preserve life.
Okay. Let me just... Restore 20. Wow.
Yeah, it can be divided amongst anyone within 30 feet of me.
Well, doing
So if
that.
anyone else is scraped up or whatever, then
Well, do you have to know that they're injured, or are you just?
I think I can divide them among the. I can basically choose how many hit points go to
choose
which
any
creature.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Simple enough. As you get there,
Um,
you channel in your divine energy, and he's as good as new, almost instantly. And Captain Jones is just standing there like, okay, that'd be a new one. And the guy he's laying there is just like, wow, is forgot what voice I gave him. Hold on, let me double check.
pirate.
It was an Italian
Origin.
man.
It was very efficient. Okay, we good now. I double checked my notes. I didn't remind myself who these characters are.
Of course.
What was your name?
I call myself Alethus.
What is the other one?
She is Coda.
Well, thank you, Lethis and Koda. My name is Africkas. Thank
Wait.
you for helping me.
We know a guy named Africkas.
What?
Am I
We know
in
a guy named
danger?
Africkas.
That is impossible.
I don't know. It seems like it must be a very common name at this point.
We know someone else with that name.
He starts exchanging looks with the captain. The captain he just shrugs and just I've never met. He's the only Africas I've ever. Primrose, have you met another Africas? And you can see this. The one that's on the horseback is this shorter, about 3.5 foot tall, and it looks like a smaller, dragonborn like creature. And as you guys both look at her, she seems strangely familiar. You can see her long white tail, you can see her hands, but her attire is completely different. She's just, no, Africas is the only one I've ever met. You think they're from the same place?
Can I insight check?
Yeah, you can roll insight.
Okay.
Walski analysis.
Shut up. 15.
They definitely seem a little bit confused. But
Confused.
as you're trying to figure out if she's telling the truth or not, she seems strangely very familiar, but you just can't put your finger on it. It just feels wrong.
If I recognize her, would I know from where?
Make a perception or a history check.
Do perception.
Should I do an insight check at this point then?
You want?
16 on perception.
Coda?
I'm gonna roll a d21. I rolled a 14.
What?
I rolled a 14. I don't add anything onto that because it's insight.
Oh. You guys recognize her as the treasure keeper. The one who had held on to all of Pukalu's treasured belongings.
What?
You guys had, from what it looks like, it seems like it's Primula Primera. Also known as Prim Prim.
Prim Shim?
What?
Is Allie close enough to me so I can lean over?
I mean, you guys are basically done, so you guys could very much be next
Just
to each
lean
other.
over to Allie. It's like, how do we approach this? Just checking. Options.
You don't mind if I go ahead and check our surroundings, right?
Sure. Do that. So if she looks like a person we already met before, and also has the same name as a person we met before, this is a simulation.
At this point, she hops off and helps the guy that had told his name was Africas off the ground. And you can see he's not a scrawny dude by any means. He's well built. He's mostly just a shirt on his pants.
Wait,
He doesn't have any armor on.
what did the Wait, so it's two different people. Okay, the way that I heard you say it, it sounded like you were saying the one person was Africkas and also looked like Prim Prim. Did the person who said they were Prim Prim say that they say their name?
No.
He said
Captain-
her name was
Captain-
Primrose.
Yeah, Captain Jones said her name was Primrose.
Yeah, so there's an Africas, a Primrose, and Captain Jones. Can I? How many spells do I have?
The other two are just packing up the horses. And
Primrose,
Yep.
question: do you like bread?
Yes? Why? That's a very strange question.
Coda then looks over at Allie and says, "It's her, all right, Panera."
Can I? I have one more first level slot. Should I detect evil and good? There's something off about this. I think I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm gonna detect evil and good, just in the general area.
That checks.
It's a 30 feet. It's a 30 feet
Fey,
sphere,
fiend,
and
or
it's
undead.
concentration for 10 minutes.
And has been matched, consecrated, or desecrated. As you cast your spell, did we say if I tell you which one it's like, if it's Fey or undead, or did we just say that?
I think
just said
yeah,
you
because
picked-
you told me
Oh yeah, because
that
you focus on it later. Yeah, yeah.
you told me that her axe was Fey.
Yeah, when you focused. So, the first one that's gonna ping is Africas. But Africa's just looking at him he has also very strange. His skin, he's of the darker variety. He's a dark man, but he has golden dreads, and at the end, his hair turns white. You can see that his nails are also white. His nails are also a little longer and clawed. He is one of the things that detecting your spell pings on. Along with a bunch of other various trinkets and tools that are on Captain Jones. You can see the shapes of them, but you're kind of confused on what each one is. You can see what looks like a gun hidden in his wrist, a knife in the other one. You see all these other knives slung around the back of his coat underneath, and all these other strange weapons and things. It seems like almost every trinket artifact on him seems to be touched in some way. Some of them blessed, some of them not so much. But he definitely seems to be a collector of sorts. But as everyone else, it's not much. The only other thing is, one of the swords from one of the other men is another similar silver sword. And of Primrose, she has a shorter sword that's kind of thin like a rapier, and that also is one thing that your spell would focus on.
Of course.
I think that Coda looks over to Allie and is just like, okay, so do I get at ready? Do I try to get the others here right now? Is this a threat?
Allie will just quietly shake her head. It may not be of my interest, but how long have you all been journeying together?
Us? Well, it was... And Captain looks over at Africas and begins mumbling to himself and walks off. And Africa stands up and just... Well, the captain has bought me a couple of years ago in Elderwood. And then we picked up Primrose. We had came out here to meet what we heard were people. And Stephen, we got him in the capital. He cost us like 40 gold. And he brought his brother. So.
Was that a buy one get one free deal, or?
They're not. It wasn't a very good deal. I think we should get a refund. They don't do a job very well.
Can I mean, it was more directed at Captain Jones. I'd like to hear what he has to say.
Oh, okay. I'll go back to cleaning the stuff up.
Yeah, by all means.
And Captain Jones is saddling up another bag to one of the horses as they put on the rest of their belongings before they begin to head off. So if you want to approach him, you can.
I will. Captain, how long have you been caravanning with Africkas?
Africkas? It's been a couple years.
And Primrose.
And Primrose?
Oh, well, for her it's been maybe about a year. But Africa's, well, in Elderwood things are a little different. It's much easier to buy someone their freedom than to fight for it, so I keep ownership of him here, even though he pretty much is a free man. Just, in case you run into some of the wrong folk, it's a conversation not needing to have. But, well, I've known Africas for a couple years.
Are you guys heading out soon?
Oh, in order to stay on schedule, we have to, leave tonight, and we should make it back there in 2 nights.
Can you guys hold up for a little while longer?
We have someone that might be interested in perhaps meeting Africas.
At this point, you can hear Primrose just start groaning. Just another delay. Every single time we get another delay.
Well, I mean, we did help you lessen a delay earlier, so I mean,
It's either 30 minutes or weeks.
Well, roll persuasion.
Both of us?
One of you can roll with advantage.
can
Or
I
you can
roll
both roll separately.
intimidation?
What's your persuasion or intimidation?
Well,
My persuasion is +2. My intimidation is like +4.
Okay, I have +3 persuasion, so I could just
are you trying to
advantage
intimidate
that.
them into staying or persuade them into staying?
Intimidation could go very poorly. But I won't stop you. I'm doing persuasion.
I'll do persuasion as well.
Okay.
Well, you guys can roll separately, or one of you can have advantage. Because you're basically helping each other.
Mhm.
Nikki advantage.
I think separately.
Yeah, that'll do. Because I feel, I don't know, I feel something.
We all get fucked by Kumobot. Except for Ali, who's not using Kumobot.
I got fucked by a D&D bot.
Oh, great.
Oh no.
They're working together.
I got an 8,
Oh wow.
and you got him on
Damn.
20. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Aha. I've stopped listening to the I've never actually listened to the rhythm bot, but I am now listening to a playlist of 80s music. So
Mhm.
obviously that's helping my rolls.
Of course, yeah.
Yes, it does.
Captain Jones sighs a bit and just... Well... I suppose.
And then we'll immediately go get that person.
I mean, yeah,
Yes.
we gotta just like wait around for that. I guess I'm standing guard to wait then.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll head back to our campsite.
So you guys play cards?
You want to put money on it?
I'd prefer not.
Okay.
I see. I always bring around 2 packs of cards so that I can use 1 pack as like a substitute for money.
Mm.
It's very smart, actually.
Let's see. What day is it? It's the... Oh, okay. This is the time. Coda. At this point, as you're waiting around, you can hear this voice press into your mind.
What?
Have you guys made it to the city yet? Did you get food? You dead? Did everyone die? Are
Oh,
you
it's
dead?
Kali.
You can respond to this message. Beep.
Beep.
And it's Rooster.
Oh, it's not Holly?
No.
Oh, I was really hoping it was Holly. Now we're, well, I think Coda says this out loud, not knowing what she's supposed to do.
But you would actually have to say it out loud.
Well, I think she does anyway.
Yeah.
Now we're just out here. We're still a couple days away from the city. I think like the people at that camp are now very confused as to what Coda is doing. We're still a couple days out, I think, and we're just hanging out. We found someone, who might be a friend of the person that we know, so we're checking that out right now. Anyway, that sounds great. Tell Holly hi and tell Holly's mom better luck next time.
Jeez. Sounds so foreboding.
A couple minutes go by, and you hear another one. Okay, I should have specified. I only hear the first part of that, so use less words. Beep.
Yeah, you have 25 words to use in a message.
Yes, I feel like that also makes sense. That
Yeah.
also works with it. I don't know, that might have been 25 words.
It wasn't. I was
It
counting.
wasn't.
It was like 30 words. Come on, man.
It was like 40.
I paused a bit. I took some stops out so I could say something about what she was doing.
Are we counting Coda stuttering as separate words?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I
Oh,
think we
God.
should.
We're going
If,
into, like,
it was, if
hundreds.
the stuttering was separate words, yeah, we got to the hundreds. We just out here and we found a guy that we're gonna talk to soon. Tell Holly hi, and tell Holly's mom better luck next time.
Wait a couple minutes, and there's no response.
Meanwhile, she has been saying all of this out loud, and the people at the camp are probably very confused.
They probably know it's a message.
Yeah, no, Captain Jones just looks at you guys just like, what the fuck?
Well, Allie's already walked back. It's just Coda standing there.
Mm-hmm.
And 10 minutes go by, 15 minutes go by, and Primrose again. Just, okay guys, if we don't leave now, we're gonna be set back, and we're gonna miss it all, and we're not gonna get any of this treasure, and all of our time is gonna be wasted. The captain just looks back at her, just, what did they said to wait.
Would it
and-
really be 15 minutes to find Ursa?
Well,
How
they
far
got
out did
one
they
good time.
go?
Well, considering
Yeah.
travel into the forest and travel back out, I know how long
Okay.
it takes. You guys don't.
Okay, fair enough.
20 minutes go by. And eventually, one of their men hops on the other horse with Primrose. She just... What were you guys' names again? Oh, well,
I think
guess
this is.
it's
I think
just
this is
Coda.
this is probably when Coda is gonna start trying to use some intimidation tactics here. It's just like he said to wait.
Ugh.
Roll intimidation with disadvantage because you guys just persuaded them not that long ago.
Yeah. Ugh. Good luck.
Gets 2 nat
Oh,
20s.
2 nat 20s.
Is this the time for 2 nat 20s?
No, it's gonna be 2 not ones.
It's gonna be a nat 20 and then like a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just
Good
All
luck.
right. 19.
Oh, okay.
19 is good.
Alright.
5.
With a nat
Yep.
1.
Yeah.
Thank the bot.
I
Yeah.
told you guys.
Fuck the bot.
Extremes.
Goddamn.
You know, can't have anything good with this bot.
and she kind of scowls at you
Shit.
and She rides off. And the second
Make
horse,
your own bot.
the other guy hops on it. Africa hops on it. They ride off. The third horse, Captain Jones, is left and just. Well, I can't. What's a crew without their captain? Well, if you guys ever cross again, you hear of the Silver Swords. We're not that far. There's only.
I can tell you where there's a nice place to stop.
Oh.
It's called Cock. Wait, no, that's the guy's name.
Well, yeah, Cock and Lee is where we're headed.
Well, yeah. Oh, you're going to Cock and Lee's. Okay, yeah. Well, it's the guy who actually founded Cock and Lee's. But it's probably on the way there. It's Rooster. He's got a tavern, and what was the town's name? I didn't put that in my notes. Huh.
It was just called Roosters.
Yeah, I think it was just there's a
I have it in notes. Hold on.
there's a town. There's a town on the way to Cockenlee that's run by the guy who founded Cockenlee. So you should go check out that tavern.
Wait, where did I put it? World's End. World's End. It's called World's End. Is the actual town's name.
Yeah, it's World's End. There's a nice tavern there called Rooster's Tavern. Just tell them that you're that you're Holly's friend.
Okay.
And they'll let you in.
I'll keep that in mind. Hopefully, we'll know where the wizard is.
It's on the way.
Okay. Well, thank you nonetheless. Hopefully, we can cross paths again.
Oda then runs back to camp and finds Allie and asks, "Do you know how to do message?"
And he rides off.
I'm afraid I do not.
So the guys left. I need to tell Cock the guys that I was talking about are coming to his place. They left.
Well, just so you're aware, since they left, I am unsure of Africkas.
Oko's just like
Oh no,
vibrating.
Africkas was with Ursa.
She's just violently
Africkas
shaking.
was with Ursa.
Their Africkas gave me a strange sensation when I searched the area for similar things to your axe and the book.
Bad touch.
It gave me bad vibes.
Oh no, the vibe check. You didn't pass the vibe check. Usually it's a thing that doesn't pass the vibe check.
He did not, in fact, pass the vibe check.
Oh god. Is that what we're calling it now?
So
Ali's gonna learn detect magic too and just like, oh, alright, I know what has vibes, and these do not pass the check.
These do not pass the vibe check.
All units be vibed.
Can I need you to roll a vibe save?
Yeah, vibe save, please.
Isn't vibe save just charisma? I thought that's what we were doing with it.
No, that's a wisdom save. Vibe check is a wisdom save.
Really?
Well, you have
I'd
to
say
roll
it's
wisdom to
charisma.
see if you know what the vibe is, and then
Yeah,
charisma.
You need to roll a wisdom save in order to not have bad vibes.
Yeah.
Or have bad vibes for a round.
I'm gonna add it as a spell. You guys think it's a meme now. It's gonna be a spell.
Oh, I was
check.
hoping. I was planting the seed. I incepted you.
As
It's
don't
probably
say anything
already
about
a
incepting anything around me.
You want to incept the seed in me, Kumo? Is that what
Yeah.
you want?
I did.
We're talking about seeds, eh?
There are other ways to get favor, Kumo.
Either way,
Wait, we can get extra favor for fucking the DM?
Do you not know the way to max level?
Yeah, come on, guys.
all right. I think
I was literally conceived because my mother knew the way to max level. My dad was the DM.
I got feet
Wow.
pics
Wait,
ready.
what?
Just say the word, Yuki.
These goddamn elves, I swear to God. Always fucking theirself in the power.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
No, you don't. You love
So
I
does
love it here.
anybody? Allie, do you know if anyone here knows message? How do we tell Rooster?
It's sending you want, not message.
It's okay,
Oh,
they
she
don't
doesn't
know.
know that.
It's okay,
Is
they
it?
don't know.
Well, I probably know because I'm a caster.
You probably don't because that's not your level yet.
That's true. That's true. So I don't know anything about sending. I only know message. but sending and message are fundamentally similar.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just long range message, really.
Yeah.
How do I talk to
So-
the person?
I'm afraid that's out of my wheelhouse.
Do we have a bird?
We do not, and we have more pressing matters. We did encounter people that, realistically, we shouldn't have met in that situation. We should probably ensure that whoever is with Ursa is the right one. No?
Coda begins screaming Ursa's name and running out into the woods.
I guess I follow her.
We're also at
Let's
camp,
stay
so
at
like
camp, just in
Goliath
case
and
people come
got him see them, right?
Oh yeah, no, we would hear that
Yeah.
for sure.
Because Allie went back to camp.
You screaming Ursa? There's no way we don't hear that, right?
Yeah, we're we're apparently 100 feet away from each other's camps, and I
Wait,
would probably have
exactly,
returned
yes.
back, and I guess
Yeah.
would have filled both of them in on it.
Okay.
So yeah,
After
So there's
filling them
10
in on it,
minutes.
there's
Goliath's still going to stay at camp. Yes.
it's maybe like half an hour after they leave, and Ursa and Africkas arrive both with.
well, if it's a
their
half
wolf.
hour after the other guys leave, then Coda's been running around in the woods though.
Oh, okay. Well,
Did they find her first?
I guess so. If you guys, Ursa, you would encounter Coda running after you in the woods.
If I hear her like screaming, but she hasn't spotted me yet, I would definitely plant a message in her mind telling her to shut up and that it's dangerous and you're scaring away all of our quarry.
I believe you have to be in sight for that, don't you? I don't
That's
think
why I
Well,
said
if
if I
if
see
Ursa sees
her,
Coda and Coda doesn't see her. Wait, does
Yeah.
Coda have? Let me just check.
You
this.
should. Yeah, you're an orc. You have night
Coda
vision.
also has dark vision.
60 feet. I mean, given voice, I mean, and yelling in the forest.
yeah, I'm just going with the fluff that Yersa's a gloomstalker and is, stalking in the woods,
Yeah, but
like
it's,
low to the ground, stalking for prey, like hunters do.
I mean, you definitely hear Coda much clearer than see her. So by the time you tell her, it's probably a little too late.
I could roll a stealth if you want me to.
To sneak
If
around.
you
and
roll
tell her
something against me, I'm gonna roll something against you.
The disaster lesbian strike again. The Gloomstalker.
No, you
God
hang
damn
up.
it.
No, you hang up.
You hang up.
Yeah.
Good boys, fucking swear to God. But yes, trying to, get
Yeah,
her to
at this
stop.
point, as you guys are making
yelling.
your way back to camp, Africkas is being a little weird.
Of course he is.
He's given up on dragging the wolf body and is kind of just carrying it in his arms like a baby now. And as he's walking, he's kind of swaying it back and
Yersa
forth.
has a -1 in her strength mod. She would probably try to convince Kodak to carry.
What? With those abs?
Yeah.
She doesn't eat well. She lives in the woods and is dehydrated.
You can be
So she's
fit
like
and not
40
strong, okay?
A forest neat.
She's just athletic. She's not ripped.
Yeah, she's not ripped. She's just, dehydrated like
Dehydrated.
bodybuilders.
Yeah, she's actually malnourished. She's not like buff at all.
Very malnourished.
You can also see her rib cage, but the armor covers it.
On my drawing.
But okay, you guys meet up in the forest. You tell Coda to shut the fuck up.
Well, in
And-
message. Well, in message.
Not message. Ursa said that
In
means.
your mind, yes.
She incepted you.
Is this the first time
Um,
Ursa's using this?
No, second time.
Oh yeah.
And Coda clocks Ursa, I guess. Does she see her?
Sorry, when you said clocks, I just
That-
imagined you fucking clotheslining me.
Right.
It's very similar to what I'm about to do.
What?
Should I roll the grapple check now and then explain later?
Sure. Roll to hit.
Yes,
guess
in
roll-
fighting.
roll-
Finally, we're
roll-
playing D&D.
Finally,
Roll
we're playing
athletics, I
D&D.
guess.
Is this like when you rub a cat's tummy and then it bites you because it doesn't know what to do?
Yes.
Fucking apparently. So what do I roll? Am I rolling a strength or can I dodge it out of the way?
You can roll athletics or acrobatics.
No, let them grapple.
Let them fight.
The disaster lesbians grappling.
Gosh, got him.
Kumo senses something. Doesn't know what, but he knows
Kumo
it's
or
hot.
got him?
Kumo or Gotham?
Okay,
Both.
sorry. Both.
Both.
Kumo wants this more than Gotham.
Gotham doesn't know
rolled
what's
a
happening, but somewhere
14
something
for
nearby is
acrobatics.
extremely erotic.
Oh my good gravy.
It's. I think at this point it's not a full grapple because Kodo was trying to grab Ursa and get her out of there. Because we're very suspicious of Africkas right now, so she's just like, I must protect Ursa. So
Yeah,
I think at
Oh.
this point it's just like a hug.
Oh, so you mean like one of those like you're at the club with your best friend and there's that creepy dude on her and you're
It
just
has
trying to...
it has a word.
Yes.
It's called a glomp.
No,
Yeah.
Glomp is like a tackle.
Glomp is a different thing, but
Glomp
that
is
is
a
about
light
like
tackle.
That's what Koda's doing. She's tackling me.
no, it's well, I mean, kind of, but just like running up, grabbing you, picking you up over her shoulder, and running away.
Okay,
That was
who-
her plan.
Who won the
That
rolls?
was her
I'm not
plan.
even gonna check
Okay,
the rolls.
I won the roll. So basically, Yursa saw the charge coming, abandons the wolf, and dives out of the way. Koda wraps her arms around the wolf.
Okay. And so it is done.
Oda picks up the wolf and runs away. She doesn't notice.
Yursa will in Koda's mind again. It's just like, thank you. That was getting heavy.
Africkas is just
Wait,
like,
what?
What the
I
the fuck?
I passed by Coda, who's running back. Like that's
Oh,
What?
shit.
Are we gonna... Are they that hungry?
I think Koda gently lays down the wolf, and then it's just like, wait a second, this isn't Ursa.
They know you can't make ham out of a wolf, right?
Is that a
Wolf.
challenge?
I think that's how everybody else is reacting, because the only person who knows what Koda's plan was is Koda. So
Okay.
I mean, eventually you guys all make it back to camp. Africkas is really confused, and then just kind of,
Koda boxes out Ursa from where Africkas is.
Okay.
Just sort of like staying in between them.
Okay. Do you want to skin it instead? Is this like a ceremonial thing?
I mean, Koda probably does know how to skin it.
Is this
But-
something I'm not elf enough to understand?
are you elf? Are you elf and effin or what?
I think the only person around here who's any part elf is me, and I hate that.
So,
How dare you?
well,
Koda just looks over at Allie. Allie, options.
options. What do you mean options?
I don't know. You had a plan to talk to the guy.
Africkas, do you by chance have a twin or a clone?
Oh, he doesn't look like you. He doesn't look like you.
He doesn't look like you.
Irsa is also piping up. Sorry, I'm just reading on her behalf. Irsa will ask Koda what is going on
happening
in a
with Bix?
vexed tone.
I think that Koda is just like still it isn't like even explaining. She's still looking to Allie to fix the situation and know if the situation is safe.
What do you mean
Oh.
I have to fix it?
Bix is whispering sweet nothings in your ear.
Let me
No,
taste that earlobe. Let me taste that earlobe.
What's going on? No, one of my monsters has fucking died, so I'm gonna have to deal with that. I expect lots of flying around.
Mhm.
Anyways, just disappears under the table.
Yeah.
There's comedy and just a top hat appearing from underneath the table.
He's just fixing his monitor, guys. It's okay.
Someone
Sometimes
clip it, please.
Someone
I'm pretty sure I saw something on Hentai that went like this.
he's trying to,
when
you know.
when the 6-year-old gets to eat at the adult dinner table.
Oh god.
The most massive of all of us, now the smallest.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
the-
how the
No.
mighty have fallen.
No, I'm still smaller.
Anyways, Ursa, did anything odd happen?
I mean, I'll admit I've never seen a
he's-
glowing potato before, but that's about
you
it.
cast light on the potato. It's like a light you can turn off.
Ah, it was light.
It's-
Thought it was a peculiar potato.
what? Why would I just carry around glowing potatoes? That's so weird.
I'll admit, Africkas, you've kept really to yourself. I don't know much about you.
Have you
that's
seen the fucking horse?
Coda is still guarding Ursa from Africa's.
We have a potential problem.
Okay.
So there is more than one Africas.
Or yeah, that's how names work. There's
Well-
probably like, you know, like 5 Kodas and like 3 Gothams in like this country.
This country.
This country. That's how
Um,
countries work.
So that's what I thought. And then there's also a person that we saw before with like a very similar name to a person that we already knew. So
And they are very familiar as well.
yeah.
Is this a racial thing?
I'm a Warforged.
Oh.
There is no such thing as racial.
Allie, were you
robots
racist?
Robots do not racially profile.
I have
Allie
some facts to
cannot
disprove
be
that.
racist.
Facial
Okay.
recognition technology
Facial
says
recognition
otherwise,
is
but I'll
yeah.
stay out of this.
Yeah, let's not talk about Apple phones, you know, mixing me up with all of my Asian
Let's
relatives.
talk about Microsoft Kinect, okay?
Is that boy still trapped?
Let me tell you about the Gear Wars.
No, Mhm. No, the so there is another Africas.
Are we gonna
There
skin the wolf?
is. We will soon, but we do have to establish something that we will have to address.
At this point, Jang is just taking care of the wolves and just doing it himself and just swearing under his breath.
Nobody has a semblance of patience around here. But it is fresh meat, I suppose. Look, there is something off with the crew we just assisted.
Well, that's
And
their
I don't
problem, not
necessarily
ours.
know how to feel. What did you say?
Staring at my boobs.
Oh.
Well, that's their problem, not ours. They're not our collective group. They're also gone. So
It could potentially be our problem, since they will be at our
Previous location.
previous location.
Alright, there's something that's tipping Allie off about this. There's something wrong here. As much as I'm used to Koda's outbursts, I'm not used to this from Allie.
The other Africas didn't pass the vibe check.
The what check?
Allie's vibe check.
What? Is that a new spell? Did you learn a new spell in the time it took us to get 2 wolves? It was like
Allie knows the spell vibe check. Because she said that like
Okay.
my axe had bad vibes, so I'm guessing that that's what that spell is.
wait, what? It's cursed? Why do we have cursed items with us?
It's not cursed, it's blessed, but it doesn't make sense for Koda's context.
So yeah,
I
the guy
can-
didn't pass the vibe check.
I can do vibe checks to things that I am suspicious of in terms of
Oh,
let's
He said he
say
had to
how
restart.
they
Just
are
restarting
raised.
the computer.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's just say how they were raised. I can get bad vibes or good vibes depending on if something is blessed or cursed, and let's say that the Africkas we just met was an anomaly. Something that does not make me feel well in comparison to Africas who here has passed the vibe check before.
Wait, hold on. You used vibe check on me?
When I use my vibe check, it just scans the local area. So even if I do focus on a particular object, I can still detect things around me that may or may not pass the vibe check.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna
with
take
all
your
due
words,
respect,
funny
you
magic robot.
seem to. You
Alright,
are
I'm
fine, and the
sober
other is
enough
not.
for this conversation. Jang, are you opening another bottle tonight?
He's already like halfway done with the wolf. He has the pelts already lined up. He's cutting up the meat. He has the bones separated. He's tossed them into a pot. He's making stew. Not listening.
not-
Don't really care.
Not seen anyone process wolves that quickly in a long time.
He's working fast. He does not give a fuck. Either he's really hungry or really experienced.
I'll take column A, column B, man. Yarsa is thoroughly impressed.
I'll take. I mean, at the point that the topic just completely shifts, Allie's just gonna go sit by herself somewhere
So
next to the fire.
hold on. There are 2 Africas.
Yes.
Okay. I will call you. Gotham looks at Africas. The other will be known as Bafricas.
Not gonna lie, it feels kind of racist, but okay.
What direction? Well, okay. What direction is the town we just came from?
World's End was south, so you guys are traveling north to the capital.
Okay, so we currently have North Africas, and they have South Africas.
I want you to look me into the fucking eyes and say that shit again.
The one we currently have is North Africas, and the one that just left in the caravan is South Africas.
You make terrible, shitty puns with your NPCs' names all the time, and you're mad at Nikki giving that back to you?
No, I'm just, I'm making sure that the clip will be entertaining for us to rewatch back later.
Oh,
yes,
I ruined it. My
for us
bad.
all
Got
to
it.
laugh.
Shut the fuck up,
And be
Oko!
like,
Yuki's the one to be like, say that to my fucking face, and then immediately next week there's a bar called the Cum Shot, and it's like there's nothing we can do about it. It's part of the campaign.
this is for us to come back in like 2 years when it's
And
finally over and
with no
Coda
context
realizes
and just
that
be like, oh, remember
Africa's
that?
actually her dad. And
Yeah, no context whatsoever. Yuki just does it, and it's just like, well, okay, well, shit, it's normal. It's not the weirdest thing we've done in this
Wait till
campaign.
we Africa's little brother, Uganda.
We fought a fucking penis. Like, what?
It wasn't actually penis.
it's fucking
It
cock
was
in Lee.
a gummy cock.
It was a cockworm. All right, I get it.
There's actually a lot more puns with that. Actually, I think. No, I think Erisir has it. I think
It was a
Erisir-
gelatinous phallus.
No, the name of the blacksmith. I know I have it somewhere, but I don't know who has the information. No, I said it actually.
The gelatinous chode.
No, the blacksmith's name is
It
Igor.
was too long to be a chode.
He's also the jeweler. He runs both shops at the same time.
Mhm.
His last name is no last name. No hyphens. It's all one word.
My name is Alethus N.A. Not available.
Nah.
Nah. Anyways.
As Zheng is pretty much, taking care of the wolf, all the guts and innards he just tosses at the horse. Not towards the horse, like he throws it at the horse, and it just like smacks the chest of the horse. It's completely unfazed. Then the front of it
That
just
sounds
has like
right.
this blood splat of just all these guts and stuff hitting it, and then it's landing on the ground in front of it.
Being reminded that the horse actually exists, I'd like to make a perception check.
On the horse?
Yes.
Every
How many
time.
eyes?
Yeah, because I'm now thinking about the eyes again. I want to check for how many eyes it's got.
Good. It's working.
Alright. Oh shit, what's my perception again?
Yeah, if you
I
had a high enough
never-
perception,
okay,
you would
I
be able
got
to
it.
know.
You got what?
Just sitting there waiting to be
I
able to-
rolled a 0!
Did you somehow... You actually rolled a fucking 0. I can't...
Kumo,
This ain't the first time he's done it.
Kumo. This is the
At
weirdest
this
horse
point-
you've ever seen.
Yeah, Kumo's just sitting there, and he's leaning towards the horse, but his eyes are completely closed.
This is a horse, all right.
Do I see
Uh,
Gotham doing
this-
this?
Yeah, everyone can see God doing it. It's the
This
strangest
horse.
shit.
This horse is made of horse.
This horse is made of horse.
What is Erisur doing? That's
Erisur is
By
so
this time,
around the
you're reading your
forest.
book. I mean, I don't know how long you're spending on the book.
I just been waiting to be able to do something this whole time.
Well, you already
Oh.
read it. Why did
Oh,
my
I
model
can't
change?
pin
Yeah,
it.
you-
I
you-
want to
you read
pin
it.
that roll.
And then stayed in like the middle of the woods.
Yeah, you're just this glowing bunny at like the edge of the campsite, way the fuck off of everyone else. Just like,
No, I've been wanting to do something. I've just been waiting for to be able to do it.
oh, okay. What would you like to do, Erisur? Well, we'll distract the
Erisur's-
Africa's conversation.
I'll wait.
No, no, go ahead.
This is your moment. Seize it.
Yeah, do it. What are you doing?
Erisur's just gonna go back.
Okay,
That was anticlimactic.
Erisur's back.
Oh, hey, Erisur's back.
There's a pile of guts in front of the horse. Coda is standing like a...
Like I'm thinking like in basketball, like a center boxing out for a rebound, except the basket is Africa's, and it seems like she's just like really backing into Ursa.
I agree. Go sports.
Yeah, I was gonna
Not
say the same
gonna
thing, but I don't know
tolerate
basketball
that.
positions, so...
Essentially what's happened after the World's End incident. Like, she's just going to do her best to stay on the opposite side of the fire.
Well, Ed, what happened over... Oh, did I was the DM. Did I miss something?
Coda begged to be in bed with Yrsa,
Oh, yeah.
and then fucking pillow forted herself. Fucking clam jammed the whole situation. Yrsa's not happy.
But Coda's protective instincts have kicked in, so she's not noticing any of this from her.
I don't know if that's a good thing, but okay.
I love idiot couples.
So what else are you guys doing?
Unfortunately, they were both bottoms.
Okay, well, unless you guys are
Yrsa's
doing other
not a
stuff,
bottom. She's just not gonna waste her energy.
as you guys
Yeah,
talk
I mean,
over
with
whatever,
strength -1, she doesn't have a lot to spare.
Jang tends to the pelts. He rolls them up, keeps the skins. He has fully intact skulls. They're not clean though. They're still covered in blood and kind of veiny. But all the meat seems mostly prepared. Some steaks, some other stuff. Other things he's kind of wrapped up. But pretty much as everyone's talking, he pretty much tends the entire thing. And there's just a pile of guts in front of the horse. From both dead wolves. And assorted bones just kind of scattered all over the place. Well, dig in, I guess.
Yrsa gladly does.
It's as you eat it, it's strangely seasoned. You're not sure when he seasoned it or what he seasoned it with, but it's pretty good. And so, I guess unless anyone else is doing anything before the night ends, everyone can take a long rest.
So we haven't learned anything, and the people left.
Yeah, they're gone.
Oh, I mean,
Well, I wouldn't say we didn't. I wouldn't say that we didn't learn something.
It's D&D. Nothing's ever
Yeah.
uneventful.
I'd like to ask some questions about Africkas.
I mean,
Well, I mean, Allie's the one who knows about Africans.
I guess I'd probably talk to Allie. And then... So
well, Ally doesn't necessarily address you right away, but if you just talk to her, she'll respond.
Yeah. So this other Bafrickas, if you will, did they look like our Africkas?
No.
I'll just remind descriptions in case people forgot. So,
Yeah,
South
I described
Africa's,
verbatim.
or Bafricas, if you will, is a black man. He has golden dreadlocks. Towards the ends of it, it is white, faded. He wasn't wearing any armor. He's just pretty much wearing a long sleeve white t-shirt and leather pants and boots. Yeah, his sword is rather simple attire. Nothing too complicated. Nothing very unique about him that can say otherwise, like if he has a specialty or not. He just has his sword. He seemed very underdressed compared to everyone else in the party. However, at this point, Ali is the point where you would start remembering that you didn't notice it at first, but he didn't have pupils or irises. His eyes were just plain white.
And Allie didn't notice this? Sorry, continue.
Everything has reasons. As far as North Africa, or Africas, if you will, he's a more fair-skinned guy. He's hooded, he's robed. Very little of him is seen. Has a sort of cloak, a robe, armored bits underneath the cloak and over it. A lot of it doesn't touch each other to mostly muffle the sound. He has his own sword. It's wrapped in bandages. His face also is kind of clothed and hidden, but you can kind of see it. But you can see his hair, his forehead and stuff, but his mouth is mostly hidden from behind a scarf.
I'm glad my vision for our Africas is as close to Aizawa as I thought it was. All I imagined was Aizawa.
How dare you? No, it's
Aizawa is
Nope,
far
okay.
cooler.
Here's a question, DM, based on the interaction I had with the lot that just left.
Mhm.
When if Africa's didn't have pupils, that it was just all white.
Yep.
Would I have been able to tell if he could see me?
Yes.
Like he was directly looking at me.
Oh yeah, he wasn't blind. He was interacting just as normal.
Then another question: Did he have any strange like disposition?
What do you mean?
Like when they were when they were shipping off, was he a lot more hurried, or
No, the only one that seemed really rushed was Primrose. Africa's just kind of followed afterwards, and then Captain Jones kind of went afterwards. You know, his whole team just left. But it definitely seemed like the only one that was really rushed was Primrose.
Okay, then I'll detail all that.
Okay.
And you were saying that you've met a Primrose before as well?
I forgot Ursa wasn't there.
This is.
Wait a
this
second,
is-
Ursa,
this
you
is for
don't know
clarity,
the
but
person.
yeah.
Ursa doesn't
yeah.
know the person, so doesn't.
Yeah, Ursa doesn't know, but we met like a Prim, right?
Yeah, someone who
Yeah.
looked exactly like Prim, apparently.
Yeah. So we met someone named Primrose that looked exactly like someone we had met before.
Yeah, you had met Primula Primera.
Yeah. Prim Prim.
was known
We
as
called
Prim.
her. Yeah.
Could I roll like a history or something? Would I've heard like a folk legend or something of creatures assuming the identities of other creatures or anything like that?
Sure. Roll history.
Well, it wouldn't make sense that they'd know because we should have. I mean, the thing is that I don't want us asking everybody about you know who. So it's very
I can
difficult.
ask.
As far as creatures assuming the identities of others, I mean, there's the typical stories of fays stealing names, stealing identities, or some people would just forget their names and forget who they used to be, and the fae would just run off with their identities. But as far as like specific creatures who would just steal names or copy names or assume identities, nothing specific.
Okay.
At least nothing
Okay.
that you can recall right now.
Well, that raises another question then. Based on the, like, I would be able to know if something was something based on previous experience by focusing on stuff. Would with South Africas or Bafricas, would I have figured out if, like, what type of energy I was getting from that?
Are you taking time to focus on it?
If I definitely would have if I heard the name Africas and I'm just like, that's weird.
Yeah, because I think we said recasting because raw is fucking weird. Yeah. So the thing he would ping off of is Faye.
Faye. Okay.
Or actually, wait. Oh yeah, it'd be Faye.
Okay. See, that's a red flag for me.
Why is that?
Well, if there's one Fae among the group and they don't necessarily know, it does raise questions as to how.
Oh, and then also for the items, all of the swords are touched by undead, but none of them are desecrated. As for the captain, his entire collection is all over the place.
Right.
But it definitely seems like all their items are consecrated. They're not, they're not cursed or anything. But it definitely seems like a mix. But most of their things are either from fiends or undead.
So they're very experienced adventurers at the very least. But
yeah.
it does raise a question as to why a Fae would be pretending to have an identity, especially of the sort that apparently they've known each other for a couple of years. So either there's something deeper going on between that group, or the Africas we have is not the real one. And I'm strangely inclined to believe the former, because I mean, Africa's is just an enigma, but I don't get any bad vibes from him. I get worse vibes from the horse.
What's wrong with the horse?
It has eyes.
Why? So do you. That's
I
not
don't
the issue I have with you.
I don't think Gotham knows if it has eyes or not.
Well, Gotham has no idea how many eyes the horse has.
Well, as we've discussed this previously, a horse has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eyes. So I'm pretty sure it has all of its eyes.
Wait, is Vix
It does have magical horseshoes.
Vix, are you here?
Vix is gone.
Vic said he was restarting his computer.
Oh,
Yeah.
So he's still restarting them.
R.I.P. Bix.
That's why I'm more or less consolidating information more than trying to push anything along.
So, do you think we should go chase down this Africas, or do you think maybe we shouldn't, because if the two Africas were to meet, it would destroy our very plane of existence?
I think that we should try.
I would be very curious to see what would happen.
And just shove them together.
It is not my department to say, but to say that I am uneasy would be an understatement.
We could create a large Africa's collider.
At this point, while you guys are all talking, Jang
I
is
think that's a plot for something.
knocked the fuck out on one of the other benches by the camp. He's out cold. He's eaten a lot. He's full. He's on his back. He's asleep. He's snoring loud. Africa's is on the other side of the camp, furthest away from you guys, and like he almost always is at campsite, he has his sword propped up. He's resting on it, and he's asleep, sitting up.
No, I can't hear anything.
I'm sorry, my neck hurts.
You said our Africans are sleeping.
Yeah, he's like sleeping, standing up or sitting up, leaning on. His
Oh,
sword.
I was gonna be very
standing
impressed.
up. If he's
Well-
sleeping standing up, the Dakota remains in between the two.
He hasn't been sleeping this like whole time. Like he ate food, right? We've been
Yeah.
talking about this whole time. Has he piped up at
We've been
all
talking
over
about
this
him the whole
evening
time,
now?
and he's just not.
From where they're positioned, it seems like he probably just went to go talk to Jang, and then they both ate, and then he passed out, and then Jang passed out.
What was in the wolf meat?
It was good, man. It's-
We're always talking about dumb
Uh,
shit. I'm not surprised they tuned
Wolf
this out.
tranquilizer.
I mean, fair.
Well,
Well, you
I
know,
don't
you guys are
there's- I mean-
so focused on your own conversation. You have no idea what they were talking about.
mm,
If they're talking about
True.
anything at all.
Should we?
based
Should
on our
we wake him?
experiences, we should believe the unbelievable.
Right, can someone catch me up? Okay.
I think that Coda at this point does does just check like, okay, is the threat gone then if he's asleep?
Yep. Bix, you missed nothing. Don't worry.
Oh, thank God.
We
Erisa,
were just consolidating info.
make a straight roll. Is Kyrie
Who?
not
say
here?
Ursa or Erisa?
Erisa.
Eraser.
I don't know if Kyrie's here right now, actually.
Iris is not capable of making a straight roll.
Most
Oh,
of this
Fair
most
point,
of this
fair
group is
point.
not.
Make a buy roll.
Make a pan roll.
Oh wait, did Kyrie roll?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So she's here. As you're holding your book, it starts to get this weird, wet, and slimy substance over it. As you pull your hand away, it's like this weird ooze. As you try to shake it off, look back at the book. It's gone, like it was never there. What else you guys doing?
I think we go to sleep. I think that Coda has decided that the threat is gone. I think is Coda still trying? I think has Ursa officially like fully tried pushing Coda off then or something?
You never mentioned that she was like on Ursa. You just said like
Yeah,
trying to like sit
fully,
next to her.
like no, like fully backing into her, like
Yeah.
getting in between her.
Coda's
yeah, and I
ass.
said that Ursa's done her best to be on the
Yeah,
opposite
it's
side
like
of
high
the
school
fire.
prom, and Coda is twerking on you.
Oh, gross.
Is that how your high school prom was? Ours was just the guys and the girls on opposite sides of the gym.
Oh,
I didn't
Sounds like
even
your prom was more exciting.
Did I
didn't even go to prom. I
did
played
I go to
Halo
different
Reach.
school than you guys? I'm sorry.
Well, I also
The
didn't
first
go to
time
prom
somebody
anyway.
ever grinded on me on a fucking dance floor was at my friend's wedding, and it was the drunk white girl.
Oh,
It always is. It always
a
is,
win.
isn't
It
it?
always
I
is.
guess I just outed myself for going to a more ghetto school than everyone else. But
I've
anyways,
seen-
carry
I've
on.
seen, I've seen more drunk white girls do whips and nays than the people who invented it.
Yes, I was as a mascot. I was taught to do that by the cheerleaders.
Alright, I'll try to make this quick. Bottom line, Ursa says, should we wake up Africas to like question him?
Somehow it doesn't surprise me to know that you were a mascot.
And now you're a VTuber and still about sports. Go figure.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So-
should we wake up Africas? Because I'm
I mean,
indifferent.
do you want I mean, we could do this while we're on the carriage on the way there. We could sleep now.
Mhm.
I mean, we're not catching up to those guys, so
Mm-hmm.
everyone sleep now.
Okay. You sleep, you wake up, everyone. If you haven't taken a long rest already in the last 3 times I said it, do it now?
Like,
Mhm.
everybody, fuck.
Yeah, I'm out.
Today is tomorrow. Or actually, no.
Tomorrow
we're
comes
doing
today.
watch. Who's doing first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that Koda was gonna do first watch.
Go for
Well,
it.
then you'll both have to do it together.
Oh God, are we gonna have a conversation?
It's not gonna get weird.
We're gonna have a conversation? I don't think Koda's gonna start this conversation.
That's up to you guys. Whoever wants to roll perception.
See, this is why Gotham needs to be present to be weirder than the both of you, so you have something to judge
Okay.
yourself
I
against.
guess Ursa's second. Ursa's not taking watch with Coda. She said, "Fuck you, bitch."
Oh no, what?
Coda, you're all by yourself. Except
Okay.
like Allie, staring blankly. Which
Yes,
way are you
that too.
facing, Allie? You gonna face the other campsites?
I'm basically like shut down. I'm not responsive. Probably not even listening. I'm just staring at a campfire,
Okay.
probably facing north.
Okay. So who's taking first watch with Coda? It's 3 watches. And Allie's basically conscious for the entire time, but is useless.
The horrors.
Just Coda?
observed.
Okay. Coda, roll perception.
I already did.
Oh, what'd you get?
11.
You sitting there, it's a little uneasy. It's a little boring. It's night. Some other people roll in to the camp. They settle in the other part. And as the night goes on, some other people settle in. But no one else leaves in the middle of the night except for, what is the Silver Swords. But it goes relatively calmly. Nothing goes on. Dead of night. Some of the other camps are playing music. You can hear in the distance. Soothing a little bit. Ursa has second watch. Anyone else joining Ursa on second watch? Ursa alone.
Wait, how does Ursa know about the watch though? Does
You'd be waking her up, I would assume.
Yeah, the idea is
Oh.
once your watch is done, you wake the next person.
Yeah. Although that doesn't always go according to plan, because sometimes you wake them and they go, "Oh yeah, I'll be right there," and they fall back asleep because they're a bitch.
Yeah, Coda, so who you waking up?
I'm not mad about it.
Coda does look over at Ursa. Is like, well, she did say she wanted to take second watch, and so she just like kind of like
This is your time to
taps
lightly
her.
touch her shoulder.
Yeah, she taps her shoulder, and probably not enough to wake her up, and then just like slowly like goes harder to the point where she's like fully like just kind of rolling Ursa a bit with her shoulder,
Nice, Oko. Nice.
just like the.
Coda wakes you up.
Yeah,
You-
Ursa eventually wakes up, and I'm apparently extremely tired. Maybe
Yeah.
my eyes are still singed
You-
from that fucking tuber torch earlier.
You nod off a little bit. You wake up. You have no
Yeah.
idea how much time passed.
Yeah.
But you
And,
have Coda right over your face.
But it seems fine. I mean, the other camps, they're quiet. Most of it's
Oh, no,
dying
yeah,
down.
yeah.
So it seems mostly peaceful. If anything's gonna happen creepy in the night, I mean, it's not like there's not witnesses.
Exactly. Alright, who is I gonna be waking for
Who's last
third
watch? Is it gonna be Gotham?
And who are you gonna wake up?
Airster will.
I
Okay.
guess I'll be waking up the bunny.
The
That
bunny
seems-
doesn't sleep.
Strangely out of character for Ursa, but okay.
Unless Gotham wants to wake up.
I mean, yeah, I'd do the watch.
Okay. Ursa, what are you doing? While you're or you both can roll perception.
Yeah, we can do the watch together.
Uh, 17.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
12.
As you're watching over the night, you're sitting there with your book, studying it. You can hear voices calling out to you or to someone. But as you look around, it's not from anyone else, it's from your book. You close it for a moment, just trying to calm your mind. All the other campsites are quiet. You can swear you can see all their items clearly. You can see their swords, their armor, some of their belongings. Understand what's in their bags, who has magic, who understands it, who can cast it. Then you think back on all the drawings you drew. All of them on the ground. It maybe would help you understand if you wanted to try to retrace them to understand.
We will.
Okay. Erisir wanders off. And as you go to look over the sigils, you feel like you understand it. Whatever power this book has, you can use it. You might not fully grasp what it is, where it's from, or what it does, but you know what you can make it do. And for now, that's enough. Got him. As you're sitting at this campfire, you can hear this disgusting slurping sound.
That fucking horse.
This
The
slime,
horse.
this ooze. You hear this loud, heavy breathing,
I will immediately search for the source of this.
and as immediately you look at the sound, you look at the horse, and you can see that on its chest, it splits in half. You can see these teeth and this long tentacle stretch from it, wrap it all around the guts, and pull them.
Okay, but how many
into-
eyes though?
How many eyes?
And pull into the opening of its chest. As
Oh no, it's got 6 eyes now.
some massive mouth, and you watch, and as you look for the eyes, you blink your rubber eyes, you can't believe it. And after you rub him, the horse looks normal. The blood stain gone, there's no mouth, the eyes look normal, but all the guts, they're gone.
Okay, I will make note of
Nobody
this.
will believe you.
Well, the
The
note
horse
will
stares
be
directly at you and says that.
though. I mean, horse has 2 mouths, but only 2 eyes. Is still horse? Question mark.
Such a cursed character you've created. That horse is going to be the final boss.
It's not. I will assure you that it is not.
We will make it so.
I hope to God you don't.
Bet.
It would be the worst campaign.
If we died to the horse, then therefore it was the final boss.
Horse party
Yes.
wipes us.
Horse TPK.
Horse TV.
Well, the only person who knows this is Gotham. And I think at this point we've realized that Gotham doesn't really quite understand everything, so we won't believe him.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I
And
said
you
no
know-
one will believe him.
As the day comes, Erisir returns.
The
Erisir
horse
has
is my Bill Murray.
has a nice grin on her face. She understands a little bit more. God, you just can't. You're trying to. Were you daydreaming? Or was that real?
Okay. I will seek out Allie.
Okay.
And I will ask. Do you know? Do horses have 2 mouths?
I thought we said that they have
What?
2 mouths like 3 days ago in game.
Yeah.
Oh, did we say that in
have...
game?
Yeah, I
Wasn't
think
sure
Coda
Yeah, we
if
said
that
said
was in game.
in game that horses have 2 mouths.
I think Coda said it, yeah.
Yes, I said
Okay.
it. Specifically, Coda said horses have 2 mouths and 6 eyes.
Allie is like mildly non-responsive, but still does like make small canned responses. So you say it, and she goes, "What?"
Do
What?
horses have a second mouth in their chest?
What?
What?
This goes on for quite some time.
Yeah, Gotham will say it again.
Yeah. The next
Until
10 minutes
everybody else
pass.
has woken up.
after like the third or fourth time you say it, she goes, "Sure."
Oh, of course. Okay.
And then like finally when everyone wakes up, you come over to ask Coda, like, do horses have 2 mouths? And Coda's just like, yeah.
Okay, and Gotham will make a note. 2 mouths, 2 eyes, still horse.
No, it's 5 eyes. Wait, 6 eyes. Yeah, 6 eyes.
17 eyes.
If anyone ever uncovers Gotham's notebook, they're gonna be so fucking confused. It's gonna be the ramblings of a madman.
It's gonna look like a bunch of. It's gonna look like the evidence wall.
I want to know
Just
how
a bunch
bad
of red. Just a bunch of red tape.
I want to know.
This is way too close to how I took notes in school.
I want to know how bad the notebook was before he met us.
Oh, I don't want to know. Well, today's tomorrow. You guys pack up the caravan. Jang wakes up last. He's kind of groggy, laggy, but eventually you guys set up. If you guys are doing anything else at the campsite, unless you guys are now heading out on another day, traveling north.
Quick out of game question.
No.
If Yrsa were to talk into oh my god. If Yrsa were to talk into Allie's head, would Allie get it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yrsa will invade Allie's mind
Even
and ask, are we
Warforged are
confronting
still
Africkas today?
Yeah, Warforged are still organic beings. They might be like mostly metal, but they're still organic beings.
Yeah, I just don't have to like eat or drink.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Breathe.
Or drink. Or not drink. Sleep. That would be the life. I have to sleep.
Then she will ask in Allie's mind, are we confronting Africkas today?
Yes. I think we should.
Is that all?
Sorry, again, husband being loud. She'll just nod. She'll lock eyes with Allie and nod.
Okay.
Creepy.
Gotham is going to track down Africkas, and we'll just come up to him and just immediately initiate conversation. Say, I understand now. The horse has a bloodthirst. I saw its second mouth. I understand.
Wait, it has 2 mouths?
Coda is walking past this and is like, yeah, horses have 2 mouths. Why do you guys not understand this? Like, mumbling to herself as she walks past.
No.
God, people have never seen a fucking horse.
Never seen a fucking horse.
And before there's some fucking orcish myth about horses having 2 mouths. Just all horses have 2 heads.
No, she you know what the second mouth is. That's what she thinks is the second mouth.
Oh, no.
The horse chimera.
Within all horses are 2 mouths. One is gay, the other is
Horses
One
are
door's
gay.
red and the other's blue. When you play the Muppets Party Cruise.
Okay, well.
But that's all. Yeah, I got. I'm just gonna go up and say, I understand now.
Oh, well. Then I have to see it now. And Africkas will take lead on the caravan. If anyone wants to set up with Africkas.
I think Coda sees it and just like points at the horse's asshole and says, "There, that's the second mouth."
What?
You wanted to see the second mouth? It's right there in front of you.
Oh no, the second mouth is in the chest. You must educate yourself.
What? No, it's... What? That's not... And he leans in and whispers.
Everybody's confused, and I feel like there's just a what going around the entire day.
It only has one mouth.
The echo of what?
And the mouth is on its head.
Yuki.
Yes.
Not on its head, it's in its face.
Out of morbid curiosity, Ursa's going to sketch one of the sigils onto Kumo's back.
Oh God.
What? I would not allow this.
He's going to do it sneakily.
Sketching on Kumo with what?
A knife.
The only person who has any sort of like drawing supplies is Coda.
No, remember Ursa?
communicate with pictures.
Oh.
I thought it was
Oh, no.
illusionary pictures.
No.
No, it was real pictures. She drew it on like leaves.
Yeah.
Was it? I thought it was.
Yeah. I remember this at least. Crazy harebrained crackpot schemes.
No, because Airster was using silent image.
No, this was before she became a warlock.
Oh. Oh, maybe. I don't remember what spell it was. But I'm pretty sure it was a spell.
No, it wasn't. She never used a spell
Okay.
to do it.
Well, then...
I had an idea to use a spell to try and make a waterproof mask for beans. That's probably what you're thinking of.
Oh, maybe. Well, okay. What are you using then? Ink?
Yeah, just ink.
Got him.
Yeah, I wouldn't allow this.
That's why I said she's going to try to do it sneakily.
Okay. Roll... Stealth? Roll a straight stealth roll. And then got him, you can roll
20.
perception.
Nat 20.
Really?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, don't even bother rolling. It's not. Unless you get a nat 20. But I don't think your bonus is going to beat Airster's bonus.
Also, what am I rolling? Stealth?
Perception.
Perception? Oh god.
I
literally can't beat it then.
Yeah. Well, Airster quickly draws a sigil on the back of Gotham. You don't notice. I guess no one else notices too. You just have a nice imprint on your back.
I guess I'll roll perception.
Well, this would be passive perception for the rest of us, because we wouldn't be.
Yeah, no one's actively searching.
Yeah, I have a 14, so there's no way I'd be able to tell.
You guys would eventually see it, but you would have no idea that Airster did it.
It's like, oh, the fashion choice.
It's just one of the sigils she saw in the book. She just did it on...
What does it look like, though?
That would be up to the DM. He never actually gave me
Airster, roll a 1d8.
I do
Oh,
have a
God.
quick question.
Oh, God.
Swear to God, if I've been fucking
Kyrie.
cursed, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
Kyrie, I do have a quick question, just a quick out of game question. Are you familiar with the like horror stories of fucking with magic and magic items and shit like that without investigating any of it first?
No.
Okay, so you are willfully writing a rune on a fellow player character who said that they didn't want it to happen, and it could literally kill him potentially at the worst.
Well, the symbol on his back looks like
Oh no, that's not the worst thing that can happen.
like an eye, but on its side with a line.
That's not the worst thing, but that is something that could potentially happen.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's a blindness spell, isn't it?
I think fundamentally,
It's like the Neversoft logo.
I think fundamentally Kyrie lives by the fuck around and find out mantra.
Yeah,
my
but she's
two
bringing
pronouns.
other players into it, and I personally don't like that.
Okay, well,
If
We
it gets
will-
too far,
given with how
It
long
was a
we
bit-
wanted to play detective with Africa and Africkas, do we want to keep going, or are we going to call it here?
We are at time. That's probably a good place to call it.
But here's the thing: after
horrible
Airster
things
finishes drawing, she's actually going to tell God.
Good plan.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm wearing clothes, obviously, so this has just been drawn on a piece of clothing.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll take it off immediately.
I mean, the ink's still wet. You could probably get it out if you really want to.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
You have prestidigitation.
Good.
Yeah, I do have prestidigitation. I can clean it.
Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Forgetting your spells. Not reading your own spells. Yeah, easy enough.
I
It's
don't think
clean.
he had it from last we used it.
Okay, so well, that's dealt with.
This is creepy music. Well, I guess we'll call it there then, guys.
Okay.
We
What could possibly go wrong?
yeah, I didn't think that was gonna take as long as it did. I thought it was gonna be like a quick little 30-minute at the most thing. It turned out to be like an hour and a half. But all right. That's a mystery.
This is how it happens.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
also what happens when people split up. So
Mhm.
It wasn't so much
all
splitting
of
up.
all of us like our peeing, and this is the result.
I think if everyone went
Mhm.
together, it would have taken longer. So I think actually splitting up made it take less time than the whole
Mhm.
investigation thing. But you know,
Yeah, Gotham would have had a lot to say if Gotham met Africkas, so probably for the best.
okay. Well, let me raid. I guess that's it, everybody. Button. Okay. Tup, 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 tup. Okay, bye.
We
Bye.
Bye.